Hi guys, how are you? I'm filming Saturday. Maybe this will be up maybe tomorrow or on Monday. I don't know. Okay, before I start, I just want to share with you what I will be drinking today. So you have seen these in my past videos, but this one is flavor original citrus. In my past videos, I was drinking the salted lychee, but I checked on 7-Eleven and they don't have that flavor, so now I'm gonna try this one. So these is a combination of maybe like the yellow one for lemon, green for lime, and this peachy one maybe for pomelo. I don't know what that's called in English. I forgot, but in Asian countries, you call this pomelo. This is really good. It's like 7 Up. So here is my tracking, and I am so happy to say that for the month of May, I have reached 99% of my goals, except for this one shade, which I just honestly forgot to reach out for that shadow because I have been bombarded with so many palettes in May, and as I have said on my those eyeshadows update, that maybe like first 2 weeks of May I was sick. I got fever, I got cold, and I wasn't really feeling like doing my makeup. And then the following week, it's just, I don't know, it got busy and stuff. And so I have I had a little cramming third or fourth week of May in using all of these palettes. But yeah, I am so happy to rolling out 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 palettes for this round. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a palette that I randomly generated. So this is a You Can Be Dryad Purple palette. You have seen a lot of this palette on my recent videos, and I have made like 2 videos focusing on this palette. So this is her. Let me go through how many usage I have each shadow. So for this one time, this 2 times, this one 2 times, this one time, and this one time. Okay, so second row, this one time, this one time, this one 3 times, this one time, and oh my god. This one 3 times, and this last 2 1 time each. And then the last row, each of these I have used 1 time. Yep. Okay, so this palette is really, really gorgeous, and I think this is now my favorite You Can Be palette. And I actually want to buy everything from this line, this 15 shadow pen line that they have, because they are really good, and I have like 5 of these, and I just want to collect all of them. Okay, this will be rolling out, and then for the, oh my god, I am lost. So this is the palette that I handpicked, not randomly generated. So the palette that's randomly generated is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. I haven't really done videos showcasing this palette because you have been familiar with this palette already. This one got released years and years ago, so maybe I could have done like a throwback video, but yeah, so this palette is not new, and I have used all of the shadow one time. So yeah, it's a gorgeous palette, but yeah, I'm. It's not really like an everyday palette because everyday you won't be wearing like smoky green or pink eyeshadow. But the palettes in here are gorgeous, and the shimmers have variances in the formula and texture. If you have not watched my previous updates, my rule is to automatically roll in the palettes that are included in my Pantos eyeshadows for this challenge. Um, so yeah, I have 5 palettes in here that I will be rolling out because I have used each of I think, oh no, sorry, just 4 because I forgot to use this one. So this palette will be staying in this challenge, and this palette is also staying in Pando's eyeshadow, so nothing to be stressed about. So I'm gonna start with the palettes that I will be rolling out. So the first one is this Beauty Glaze Brownie Chocolate palette. In my last update, I have not yet used this shadow, and the past month I have used this once, and I have finally hit in on this eyeshadow, so this will be rolling out. And then another palette that's like have remaining shadows to work on is this Moira Magic Dreaming palette. So last update I was not able to use this eyeshadow yet, and in May I used this one, so I reached my goals. In here I have used all of the shadows, and I was working on this shadow for my Pantos eyeshadows for the past 2 months, and I am so happy to say that I have also hit pan on this, and this one is a bonus pan. So these two will be rolling out. Palettes. First one is the Zeesea Rainbow Wings palette. So this is her. I rolled in this palette last month, and let me go over the usage of each shadow. So for this shadow, I've used this once, this one 2 times, this 2 times, and this one 2 times. Second row, I've used this once, this one once, this one twice, and this one 1 time. And then third row, use this twice. I've used this twice. I have not used this pressed glitter because I have this rule that I will just not use pressed glitters in this challenge because I don't like pressed glitters. So yeah. Okay, so this shadow 3 times. And then for the fourth row, this green one 1 time. This one, this was the shadow I was working on my Pantos eyeshadows, and I have used this one 18 times. Oh, sorry, 8 times. 8 times before hitting pan on this. This one, I just used this today, so that marks 1 time. And then this one, 1 time. Oh, sorry, this is the eyeshadow I've used this today, and this one on my throwback video. So yeah, this palette will also be rolling out in this challenge. Right. And then lastly, this is the Focallure Sunset palette. I was working on this shadow last month for my Pando's eyeshadows. And let me go over with the usage, number of usage. So this one time, this one time, this one time, and this I've used this 13 times before hitting pan on this shadow. So second row, I've used all of these one time. And then for the last row, I've used this two one time, this one two times, and this one time. So I have used all of the shadows in here, and this palette will be rolling out. By the way, I have not uploaded a Throwback Thursday kind of a palette spotlight because I was just really busy and I don't want to film when I'm too tired because the quality of the video is just not really good when I try to film and I'm not in my right mind. Okay. So the last palette in here I'm gonna talk about is the one that will be staying. So this is the You Can Me Taro Milk Tea. So both on my Pando's eyeshadows and No Pan Left Behind challenge, this palette will be staying. But let me just go over the number of usage. So this is actually a bonus pan. So I've used this 8 times. So I've used this 8 times before I hit pen on this. And this one 2 times. And this 3 1 time. Then for the next row, so I've used this one 4 times. This one 2 times. This 1 time. This one 5 times. And this one 1 time. And then for the last row, I've used this one 2 times, 1 time, 1 time, and this is the shadow I forgot to use. And this one 4 times. So I still got time to do a dedicated video of this palette. And I am so excited for that. So those are the palettes that I was working on for the month of May. Now let me generate a random eyeshadow palette that I will be working on for this June. And also let me pick a palette that I will be working on. Okay, so as you have seen in the screen, the palette that I will be working on is the O.TWO.O Taro Pink Purple. So this is her. This is like a a cool toned neutral palette that's leaning more on the pinks, mauves, even no, there's no taupe, maybe like this one. Yeah, pinks and so I haven't used this palette. I purchased this way back in 2023 and I just watched some shades, but I haven't had the time and the chance to try this palette, but I am so happy that I will be rolling in this palette because I want to do like a swatching video and try on and review of this palette because this palette is still on sale on O.TWO.O's official stores. So yeah, I love to be working on this palette. And the palette that I handpicked for this round is the Beauty Glazed Mint palette. So I have mentioned in my latest haul video that this is the palette that I will be rolling in it. So yeah. So this is her. It's a minty, peachy kind of vibe going on. And I know that summer is over, but my liking for colorful eyeshadows haven't faded. I think this is a year that I have fallen in love with colorful eyeshadows. That's why I just keep on buying them. I only have like 2 new palettes because the other 3 are like, I know the other 2 are like returning palettes, and I have already worked on the shadows on that palette for this challenge, so they will not be rolled in for this round. So the first one is this brand. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but this is the palette Hide the Devil. So this is her. I am working on this eyeshadow, but this is like a neutral palette with the pops of yellow and red. I just wish that the color story actually matches the palette, because that would be awesome to have like greens in this palette. I don't know where did the yellow came from, because there's no yellow in this palette. Maybe like light blues, maybe a matte red, and like a iridescent, like shifty purple would have been nice, and not this random color story that doesn't really match the packaging. Okay, so the last palette is this Perfect Diary, the Red Fox palette. This is one of the most expensive Sea Beauty palettes I own. And I am actually wearing this shadow on my lids today. If you have noticed that sparkly eyeshadow that's going on. So this is her. And I am currently working on this eyeshadow. So I think this palette is still on sale on Lazada, but on Shopee they have I mean, like, their official store is empty, but on Lazada you can still get this palette on like Taobao stores. And I am losing my voice, so I'll just end this video. I haven't really like documented well the looks that I made, so maybe I'm just gonna skip that part because you always see what looks I am creating. Thank you so much again for stopping by, and I wish you well and good luck on your project planning endeavors. And I think for my next video, I will be showing you guys the third. Is it the third? Oh no, the second update for my project plan, because I have some empties and I want to roll in new products. So if you are interested, and just stay tuned for the next video. Okay, oh, I hope you have a nice day, stay safe, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye!